What's up everybody, Grant here from Spec Racing. We're here today to install the carbon fiber deck lid from Anderson Composites. Now this will fit any 2005 to 2009 Mustang. So there are some little things with this carbon fiber deck lid that are a little bit different than stock, and I'll go over how much weight savings and what I did to install it. So let's take a look. Okay, so here is the finished product. You can see the fit and finish is actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. The gaps are not too wide, they're about stock. The finished product itself, it's carbon fiber with a gel coat. Now this is a aftermarket LED taillight that I put on mine that is the only hole cut for this. So keep in mind, if your car is a daily driver, I would not recommend this because you're going to have to drill your own keyhole. There is no spot for the little badge in the rear, although I think it looks pretty good without it. So you can see some of the fit and finish here, a lot better than I thought. It lines up real nice. About the only spot maybe is it doesn't line up perfectly with the trunk, but I am not much of a perfectionist. You can see the dent here in my car from when my wing completely failed at speed on track. So you can see the little lip here. Okay, so you can see underneath the trunk lid, when it came shipped with the studs. So this is only 4 bolts. It bolts right up to these hinges here. I did take out the shocks on my car. You don't really need them. I know they only weigh like a couple grams, but I just took them out. What the heck. So the thing with the Mustang is this wiring assembly is all removable from the stock trunk lid, so I ripped it all out. Now a lot of these connectors that are not connected, one of them is the Sirius satellite. One of them is the keyhole, which doesn't exist anymore, and a couple other ones. I'm not even sure what they are. But the trunk popper is connected and the brake light is still connected. Now it came pre-drilled with the holes for the trunk popper. It did not come with bolts, but it was just some quick bolts I had laying around. The LED, or the stock third brake light mount, was almost perfect. I had to use a little bit of glue just to kind of keep it in from popping out constantly. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do you open it? Well, 2 things. You can use the trunk popper that, like your stock vehicle has. Or what I did is, instead of drilling a hole in that beautiful carbon fiber, I wired up the emergency trunk release to a little wire. I'm going to replace it with a cord, but I wanted to see if it would actually work. But all I have to do, pull this, voila. So what I'll do is just Velcro that to the back of the car. Now obviously if your car is a daily driver, you can't do this. This is a race car. It only goes to the racetrack. So you might have to come up with your own solution or something a little bit prettier than what I did. So the real question, how much weight do you save? Well, in this case I wasn't necessarily looking for weight savings. I just didn't want to drill another 8 holes into my previous deck lid to mount another wing. So I just bought this because I figured, what the heck, I might as well save the weight, because the weight really is not the best place to be saved, although it is up high, but it is in the rear where the Mustang needs it. The overall weight savings was 10 pounds exactly, mostly due to just the material. There doesn't seem to be any less material. As you can see, I have a couple other ones. Trunk lids here. It's pretty much the same shape inside and out. It kind of has that double structure. So I will do a follow-up video when we get the APR GTC 300 wing. We are going to be bolting it to this. When I had the Origin Lab wing, I used some aluminum box tubing on the steel deck lid. Now this, I'll probably use something a bit stronger, maybe just a bit more box tubing, or maybe even fab something to pressure mount against the ground or pin it in somehow for track days. Although this car is primarily going to be used for autocross, I'm not too concerned about high speed. But if I do take it to the track, I probably should pin it somehow to the the base here, so we'll do another video on that when we get the wing in. So that's it for the trunk install. Like I said, it was pretty easy, just 4 bolts and a couple tinkering here and there to get it all working like the old one. Be sure to follow up when we put the wing on and put through the rest of these mods this winter, and then coming up in February is going to be the first race to see how all this stuff combined makes a difference competing against the other street mod cars. So thanks again for watching.